Hello my friends, welcome. Today's video is going to be a pick a card reading, and we're going to be checking in on an upcoming event for you for the near future. So this could be significant, slightly significant. It's something that you may not know, or it might be a surprising event. I don't have it on like positive versus negative, so it's just going to be an upcoming event within your near future that would represent 3 months or less, but usually within a month from when you watch the video. I've got 3 piles here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. This is pile 3 on my right side, and pile 1 on my left side. In the middle we've got pile 2. So if you need to, please pause the video, take a second to figure out which card you want, and let's get started with pile 1. Alrighty, pile 1, welcome to your video. Sorry, your reading. We've got the Warrior of Shields in reverse, which represents that there may be a conflict of energy or protection. What is pile 1's near future event? The outcome of the event for pile 1. Other party influence. Okay, so pile 1, for your upcoming near future event, it looks like there's going to be some inner reflection, or looking inside of yourself, figuring something out for yourself or about yourself. Your overall event is that there's going to be deep reflection of something related to who you are, what you have gone through, either recently or in general or a long time ago. There's self-reflection for sure. The overall outcome for you is that you're going to end up realizing that you lack protection in a certain area. And other party influence for this event shows that there is one man that is causing this issue for you. This man is considered to be unprotected as well. So let's see what we've got here. What is the introspection or reflection about? Matriarch of Vessels. You're going to be viewing how you're asking for something and not receiving it, or you're going to recognize that you might have been asking for the wrong thing for a while now. What is the outcome of the Matriarch of Shields about? The outcome of your event is a not happy family, a broken family, a separation of a home, losing a battle. So during this whole event, you're going to be reflecting on maybe whether or not you want to experience this separation of a person or a place, or where you feel like things are no longer considered to be a happy family, and maybe you're like, do I want to keep it going? Like, should I really just like full send, break up the family, or get rid of the situation? Or are you going to just keep trying, and like, is it worth it to keep trying? Something like that. What is the advice of this event for pile 1? This is definitely related to a relationship, a partnership, something like that. What is the advice? So it's saying that you are in a blockage from this connection, partnership, etc., because there's a lack of balance. So there's a blockage of this situation because of a lack of balance, and it seems like part of this event is that you're going to be recognizing this. You're like, okay, what should I do? Should I keep moving forward with this person or situation, or should I separate? Like, is it even worth it? So because I want to not leave you in a place of frantic, oh God, what do I even do? Like, I didn't feel like that was helpful at all. Let's take a look at scenarios. If you stay in this relationship or partnership, what'll happen? And if you leave, what'll happen? Great Spirit, for pile 1, what happens if they stay in this connection? What will happen for them if they stay in this connection? And what will happen for them if they leave the connection? And of course, guys, I am just a tool to help you figure out what to do. This is not a decision that I am making for you. This is a decision you need to make for yourself. I'm just providing some guidance on hopefully being able to help you figure out where you want to go, which one sounds the best for your situation. So If you do leave, wow, okay. Hold on. Let me start with the other one because that's so straightforward that you're like, oh, okay, bye. Okay, this is okay, this is extremely straightforward too. Okay, if you choose to stay in this relationship, partnership, this thing that's pulling you the F down, causing a blockage for you, this partnership, relationship, etc. If you choose to stay, I see furthered inner reflection and looking into yourself very deeply, trying to figure out what the hell you're fighting. And will you ever figure out what you're fighting? Will you ever truly find what you're looking for within yourself in this connection? I don't think so, because we have contentment in reverse. This can be similar to the sun in traditional tarot, which would be a divorce, a separation of a long-term commitment or contract, or just generally feeling unsatisfied, depressed, etc. I feel like I've said etc. like 7,000 times, and I don't ever use that word. Okay, so if you choose to stay, it's like this continuous, like eternal infinity reflection and looking inside yourself. What can I change? How can I change? How can I be better? Am I good enough? Am I even like worthy? Okay, self-reflection and self-awareness is extremely important, but when it's continuous and you never feel like you're doing things right, you're gonna go into like a hole where you're just always trying to be better, which yes, we do always need to work hard at ourselves and be better if we can, but constantly, that's a burden. That never feeling good enough is not good, not okay. You know what I mean? You cannot just continue to never feel good about yourself. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think it's healthy. And like I said, yes, we always learn things, we always improve ourselves, but that's with paced out times. Like if you are 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week, just thinking, I'm not good enough, I can't do enough, I need to do better, I need to change, that's way too much. We need to have a little bit of time within the change we experience. We need to have a little bit of time within those time frames to experience the change, see what it's like, and then we can move forward and maybe change some more or learn some more lessons. But if you're doing it 24/7 constantly and you never feel good enough for either yourself or you're being told you're not good enough, not okay, not healthy. So a lack of contentment, always looking inside yourself, searching for something that may not even exist. Now, here's where I got excited. If you choose to leave this connection, this partnership, relationship, blah, 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 whatever it is, I don't want to say etc. again, I just said etc. again, twice. If you choose to leave, we have the Fool upright, I think it's the Warrior Vessels. Yeah, Warrior Vessels in reverse and Victory upright. So, starting with the Warrior of Vessels in reverse, this represents kind of accepting a necessary defeat and being a little bit aggressive about it. Maybe having a little bit of obsessive feelings, but you're still disconnecting from them. So this separation is what I'm getting at, is that this separation will be painful. It won't be easy. It's not gonna be like, okay, bye, cool, never see you again. Like it's very painful. It's going to require you to look inside yourself again, but to make yourself feel better. So you're going to have some pain with the separation. It's not going to be an easy separation. It's not going to be a quick separation. And it's possible that if it's not you, if you've already detached completely from this connection, it could be the other person just kind of like throwing jabs at you during this separation. So there's a little bit of conflict there, but we also have the Fool upright and Victory upright. That is excellent. That's amazing. 919 on the clock. Victory and the Fool. I love it. That's awesome. Like, it's very straightforward, you know? It's a victory. This is a good choice. I don't want to say the right choice because we are all at different paths in our journey, but this looks like a good choice for you to separate because there's victory. There's a win associated with separating. So I don't know what the win is exactly. It could be that you end up getting a new job after, because like basically you will be rewarded by your ancestors for leaving this connection. And it's probably a wish that you have that you haven't been receiving for some reason, and it's most likely you haven't been receiving it because you're hanging on to something that's holding you back from your true potential or receiving the wish you have. The Fool representing new beginnings when it's upright. New beginnings, experiencing new things, and getting to kind of like explore new stuff, or just like getting out of a dark place. So, you guys, I would say for your upcoming near future event, you are experiencing reflection and having to make a choice, make a decision, and depending on your choice or your decision, that is what's going to bring you into your next event. Is it going to be new beginnings, victory, and having new stuff? Or is your next event going to be more reflection inside of a lack of contentment where you're not experiencing new events? The choice is yours, and I'm going to end this here for pile 1. Don't forget to check out my Etsy, Sky's Tarot ETC, for personalized detailed readings, and I'm moving on to pile 2. Pile 2, welcome to your pile. Your overall message for your upcoming event is ruin in reverse. You may have, I don't know how soon this event's going to happen, but basically this talks about getting out of the mud. Having been ruined, because ruin is in reverse. So if it was upright, it's like, okay, ruin, you're screwed. Like, this sucks. But it's in reverse, so this represents getting out of this ruin. So let's take a look at the full situation here. Great Spirit, we're checking on pile 2 right now. Pile 2's upcoming near future event. What is the near future event coming up for pile 2? Oof. What is the outcome of this event for pile 2? And what is the influence of other parties involved in this? Okay. For most of you guys, this is a feminine pile. This is a pile where most of the viewers watching this pile are feminine or a woman. This is very similar to pile 1, but it's a little different. It's got a little more spice to it. So, can I get some representation of the devil in reverse for this? Feeling sick. Okay, pile 2, your near future event is experiencing an issue with cheating, illegal activity, or addiction. I have the clarifier of medicine woman in reverse, which would represent an illness. And it seems as though you guys might be, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but cheating, addiction, or illegal activity, but I'm leaning more towards addiction or cheating. If this is a situation where you are being cheated on or you are cheating, someone will most likely catch an STD, which will be your physical proof. But I don't think it's cheating as much because I see polygamy in reverse, which represents one person, not multiple. I'm going to have to say that there is a problem with addiction here. There's a problem with addiction, and that is your event. So the outcome for you of this event is that you're going to make the decision to protect yourself, to choose yourself. And I think that's a great choice, because on the other side, there is someone either in your immediate family or someone you live with who is causing a problem for you. What is the outside influence for pile 2's event? I think there's someone helping you get out of this situation. So there's someone helping you get out of this issue of addiction or cheating or illegal activity. Someone's helping you get outside of it. Someone's going to create an idea to help you get out of this situation for yourself. It could be a family member, or it could be someone you live with, or the problem is a family member or someone you live with, and then another outside influence is going to help you get out of there, because most likely this problem exists where you live. But of course, it can also be immediate family, whatever the situation for you. Can I get some more details on what this event is? This event definitely has a woman in there somewhere. There's a woman who is about to speak up about a problem they're having, and this is going to be helpful for you because you're going to know about what's going on and you can actually help them. Or it's reversed. You're going to speak up finally about a problem you're having, and someone is going to be there in your corner to catch you and help you. And this is winning a battle. You're going to win a battle by speaking up, by asking for help. You have an issue and you're going to get it resolved because you're going to speak up. Someone is there who's going to be able to help you. So definitely do this speaking up. Stop staying quiet. Who's the person with the devil in reverse issue? A man. So this could be a man who's cheating, involved with illegal activity, or has an issue with addiction. And it seems like that makes sense to me why you're going to choose to protect yourself in the end. Because let's see, so you're going to speak up about this issue you have. You're going to request help, and you're going to end up getting that help and protecting yourself against this problematic man. Or if this is you in general, like maybe you're struggling with addiction, whatever it is, you're going to get a man's help. So, any advice for the collective on this event? Sorry, not the collective, pile 2. Protect yourself. Protect yourself and notice what happens when you do it. Notice what happens when you ask your ancestors for protection. Do you start to feel like you want to run away from a certain person or situation? If so, that is your ancestors protecting you from someone or something. And that is a huge sign. When you protect yourself, do you notice an energy change? Do you notice you feel more calm or more angry? What is going on around you that is causing you a lack of protection? What is causing you to have to protect yourself so hard? Notice these things once you protect yourself and see what you're missing. The Fool upright just tried to come out, but Hosting Coyote right next to it in reverse. Someone is very deceitful to you. And as long as you protect yourself, you're going to come out of this. You're very strong. You're cutthroat if you need to be. You can get this done. Pile 2, that's all I've got for you, and that's your event. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Check out my Etsy at Sky's Tarot ETC, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to move on to pile 3. Pile 3, welcome to your upcoming event in the near future. Your main subject for your event is the Chief of Vessels in reverse. So I can instantly tell that your upcoming event has to do with a negative man, a man who may be in a position of authority, maybe in charge, or a controlling man. This man could be making you guys sick somehow. So let's take a look at your upcoming event for the near future. Pile 3's upcoming near future event. No. Pile 3's upcoming near future event. The outcome of this event for pile 3. Other party influence towards this event. Okay. For your overall upcoming event, it seems as though you're going to choose to not move forward with a person or situation. So, the outcome for you is excellent, actually. So, pile 1 had to do with making a decision. Pile 2 had to do with getting help for something. And you guys are here in the decision. Your event is making the decision. Your decision's going to be made for sure. And your decision is that you're going to choose to not move forward with a person or situation. This is going to be excellent for you. Have the Star upright and the Matriarch of Pipes upright. So, going through an emotional situation, you show up as being emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, blah, 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 whatever it is. You show up as being leveled out, even though you're going through hell, you know? And because of this decision to not move forward with something that's not good for you, and because you're choosing to be able to have the ability to mentally balance yourself, because you could go bananas, like Steve. You could go cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs, like you could go crazy, or you could start self-sabotaging or hurting other people because of this thing that you're going through. That's how intense it is. But you are choosing to chill out. 1909 on the clock. You're choosing to chill out and figure out how to balance yourself, or it comes to you and you do it successfully. Plus, with the Star upright, this represents good luck, positive spiritual energy, positive spiritual karma. Other party influence, we have Strength in reverse, Vessels upright, and Victory upright. Someone is trying to win you over or win something, take something from you. And it's kind of like there's an obsessive energy to this. This person is fighting to win you. I want to say, but they are just not putting energy into it, or they're not putting the right energy into it. What is other parties' influence towards this event for pile 3? The moon upright. You are being spiritually led very hard. You are being led by your ancestors to make a choice that will make you happy. And it looks as though you're finally going to come to the decision that not moving forward with a person or a situation is going to make you the happiest. And this is going to make you very spiritually content as well. We already have the star upright. Now we have the moon upright, which represents positive spiritual energy. So you making this decision is chef's kiss, like excellent. Your ancestors are going to be very happy for you and proud of you because they've been trying to guide you towards doing this for a long time now, or at least a while. Like, this seems like like in my head, I'm seeing like a movie where the guy wins and it's like, you know, everyone's holding his arm up and the whole crowd's just going wild. Like, that's kind of what I see in my head about like your ancestors to you finally choosing, like, finally she or he is getting the frick away, and congratulations, let's move on because I've got so much planned for you. Like, you're finally making the right decision. Not that you don't make the right decisions, but this is something that's been brewing for a while now that I think needs to come to an end, and you're going to choose to do that. Any more information on what this event is? Someone tried to take something from you. Someone tried to steal something from you, or is trying to. Someone's trying to kind of steal your dignity, I heard. It's weird because that means to me like someone's doing stuff that you don't approve of or don't like, but they're still doing it anyway. Like, they're trying to get a one-up over you. They're trying to break your boundaries, and they're trying to break your protection wall because they want to, like, take over. Like, they want to be in charge of you, or they want you to listen to them, not them listen to you. You know what I mean? Other outcomes for pile 3. You are not going to be a hypocrite, and you are not going to let somebody do to you what you don't want them to do. You're choosing to make a positive example for others, and also you're choosing to choose what you want, choose what's right. You're going to be very powerful in creativity once you make this decision to not move forward. You're going to have a lot more creative ideas, or you're going to end up finding something that you really like to do creative-wise. And that's because you're now protected, because with this person or around this person or situation, you were not properly protected, and you couldn't do the things you wanted because there was probably such a huge energy clash, or too much energy around, just that's not positive energy. You know what I mean? So pile 3, I don't know if I have anything else for you guys. Any advice for pile 3? This seems amazing and very cut and dry, you know? Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you ask for during this time, because you're so powerful. It can also come up very negatively, and be careful of trying to do everything alone. Any advice for pile 3 situation? There is definitely a struggle when it comes to drugs, alcohol, or mental health. So during this process, you need to be very careful and keep yourself safe. If you need help, ask for it. And if you are struggling with someone who does struggle with drugs, alcohol, or mental health, this fight is never going to end, because they are not on the same wavelength as you. So this could be saying, like, this person has an addiction, and it's not going to get better anytime soon. So you might as well go do what you want to do for yourself and enjoy yourself, because they're not ready to change, and you absolutely cannot change someone else. You know what I mean? So that's all I've got for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Check out my Etsy at Sky's Tarot ETC for any personalized, detailed readings. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments. I'm curious to know what you're choosing to not move forward with, what you're choosing to protect yourself from. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.